I've actually got a rundown for you of the first 10 minutes.
Wow.
And I'll give you an idea. This is a rundown from Dharamshala.
Okay.
So I'm typically always assigned to do the first 10 minutes. After you go off the opening titles, I've already recorded the opener in the morning, which the producer has written.
Okay.
So I've recorded the opener. The opener comes out. That is my cue now that it's coming. But I'm hearing in my ear 3, 2, 1, and then suddenly the opening titles are over. The animation starts. So it says map animation and zoom to ground 20 seconds. So that is telling you where all the series has happened, and then you come to Dharamshala for the last test. So I know we've gone Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Rajkot, Ranchi to Dharamshala. And then there's a drone shot. If it's ground like Dharamshala, then the drone shot romances the surroundings. Otherwise, it sort of sets it up, and then you come to the locator. So I cannot say, here we are on the third day of this test match, because I know 20 seconds later there's going to be a graphic of that. So I've got to build up something for that 20 seconder. It's got to be crisp, but it's also got to be energy. Suppose you're tuning on 10 minutes before, and you've got someone there's not enough energy, who's stumbling over words, and you're saying, "Kya hai?" So you've got to have the energy. You've got to be precise. So I never write down my lines for the opener, but I know approximately what I'm going to say on the first line. And I've made notes for what I'm going to say at each point. Because once you get to the match locator, there's crowd shots and there's a match summary. Then we go to the highlights of the previous day. On this one, for example, there's Rohit Sharma's package from the previous day, the Shubman Gill's package from the previous day, the Sarfraz, Bashir, whatever. So that runs 20 seconds without a commentary. So I've got to fill those, but not fill everything, because you also want to just in silence watch Rohit Sharma play that great shot, or watch Sarfaraz play that cheeky shot. So you do that, and then it comes down to pitch hoover and key players. We don't have time for the entire pitch report. So they will show a moving camera across the pitch. It's only about 10 or 12 seconds. So before that, I would have asked the person who's done the pitch report. I have to listen to the pitch report early.
Right.
And I've asked the person, if I have one line, is it okay if I say this line? And they say, yeah, that's okay. So I'll say, yeah, third day, but the track hasn't changed very much. That's all I need to say. So I'll say, this is what the surface looks like. Day 3, this is typically what happens in day 3. But Graham Swan and Sanjay did the pitch report, and they think that it's not changed very much. But I've got to end it in that much time. I cannot go beyond that. And then it'll go to key players. This is the interesting bit, because now today my producer said key players are Crawley, Duckett and Root, Kuldeep, Bumrah and Ashwin. It's the third day in Dharamshala. You've got about 7-8 seconds on each. So I've got to have prepped stats. I've got to have prepped numbers. So suddenly Crawley will come on and I'll probably say lots of 60s, 70s. He hasn't converted it to 100. England will want that today. That's it, because by now it's gone on to Duckett. On Duckett, I've got to be ready to say, right, he's got 100 in the series, but not too much more. Ashwin versus Duckett should be a good contest today. Let's move on. Joe Root, he's played in 2 different styles. What style are we going to see from Root? Then you come on to Bumrah, Ashwin. So you've got to have numbers. You've got to say Kuldeep's got 18 wickets. He's in good control. And just set up why these 3 are the key players. And then I'll start to get a count in my ear saying Gio's about to leave us, or Star is about to leave us. So I've got to just taper that off, wait for it to go. But now I've got 20 seconds left. I can't get Gavaskar and Swan on in those 20 seconds, because when Gio comes back, they can't already be there. So then you fill for those 20 seconds. I'll get a count in my ear saying 5, 3, 2, 1, Gio's back. And I'll say, very good morning, everyone. Gavaskar's with me, Graham Swan's with me. What do you think? And that is 1 minute before play starts, so that you've heard what the experts have to say, but the ball-by-ball man, the caller, is armed with the responsibility of hitting every part so that you're not having to drop anything last minute. And that's how it begins. So I don't know if I've made it look like it's some wow thing. But
No, it is quite a wow thing, because you make it look extremely magical, because it seems so seamless, so to say.
Yes.
But it is no different from a batter hitting a perfect ball into the perfect spot at the perfect time.
But the only
and
difference
sound...
is if the batter gets an edge, he's gone for the day. If I make a mistake, I'm still around. I can recover and
talk about the mistakes.
There are many mistakes. On an average, you'll make 5 or 6 mistakes a day, at least 5 or 6 mistakes a day, because we're not human. We will make a mistake. So, for example, the monitors are nowhere near the kind of monitors you're at home, right? You got a 60-inch, 75-inch TV at home, suppose, or even a 42-inch TV at home, and you're watching it there, and there's silence around you. You're hearing. When we're doing commentary, there's a small monitor, and did I hear 2 sounds? But there's also someone else talking. So you might say, I heard two sounds. And then the replay, you just hear tuck, gone. Where was the second sound from? So you will make those mistakes. Or when you do commentary, you're watching the monitor and you're watching the action. So you can't have one eye here, one eye here. So on an instinct, you'll say, okay, this game I'm doing off here. Now, especially in T20 cricket, you've played the sweep shot, boom. Where's the ball gone? Has the ball gone mid wicket? Has the ball gone square? Your instinct is that the ball's gone behind square. Has it gone mid wicket? By the time you look up, you
It's a
can't
six.
always spot the ball. But if you look up, there'll be a little bat pad which you cannot see when you're looking up. So it comes with experience.
So-
We do at least 5 or 6 mistakes a day.
So thank you for watching and do subscribe to this channel.